Welcome to Company Happy number 2. I'm Ecko Fang Greywolf. This is about size, opponent, cardio, and experience. Alright? And again, I wish I had my friend A-Dog that could tell y'all how um, cardio is very important in the fight. And playing around with him, he could tell you that I have one speed, supersonic. I have one thing that everybody else doesn't have. That motherfucking endurance factor to keep going and going and going. Now let me explain. As I said, if you're a basketball player and you have good cardio, it's why you became a power forward. Because the coach knows that your cardio is probably better than the center, it's probably better than the guards, and you're a power forward because you got that special oomph that when everybody else is getting tired, you ain't even got your second win yet. Come halftime, you still ready to go. Everybody else over there drinking Gatorade, you just chilling. Alright? I'm like that when it comes to fighting. I'm like that. If you don't fucking stop me before I get started, you can't stop me once I get started. Alright? I'm that guy who takes a licking and keep on ticking. I'm that motherfucker that's like a Timex watch. You can body slam me. If I get back up, you got a problem. If I don't get back up, then you win. But the problem is, I done been slammed a lot. And I done got back up every fucking time. I just keep getting back up and keep coming back. And A-Dog will tell you right off the bat, this little motherfucker, A-Dog be tired. Like, come on, man. Ain't this game over? Nope. This is what you wanted, buddy. It's out. I don't stop. And I've been like that since I was a child. Because I've been fighting like that since I was a child. And my uncles was always like, if you fucking give up, if you fucking stop, we gonna beat your fucking ass. And that alone put that fear in me that I cannot stop fighting. Until if both my arms are broken, then there's a legal way for me to stop fighting. If both my arms and my legs are broken, then we know the fight's over. Alright? Because I can't gum you to death. And I can't headbutt you forever. But if these bitches still got movement, if these bitches got movement, if these bitches or these bitches still got mobility, that fight is on. That fight's not over until I stop breathing. And that's what people can't stand. When you going against somebody who has good cardio, great endurance, and durability, where they just keep getting back up and coming back, and you tired as fuck, then you know what he had to deal with when we were playing wrestling and all kinds of other shit. Like, come on, Jay, come on, man. I'm tired. It's like, nah, this is what you wanted. You're bigger than me and you're stronger than me, but there are some things that you need to take into accountability. Your cardio versus my cardio. It's a whole lot harder to move 200 pounds around than it is to move 125 pounds around. I understand that shit. Bigger ain't always better, and in some cases, bigger works against that person that's bigger versus that person that's smaller. And if y'all a Rey Mysterio fan, there's your proof right there. But since this ain't about Rey, this is about me, understand something. I live for this shit. I literally live for this shit. Now, if we wrestling around and we just playing around, I will keep coming until you beg me to stop. And I might come even after you beg me to stop. Because sometimes I forget that we just be fucking around. And I had to be reminded of that a couple of times. Not by force. It's like, dude, I am seriously tired. You gotta stop. Alright, cool. And my bro B, same fucking way. Yeah, it's like, dude, man, do you ever like slow down or stop? Like, motherfucker, you bigger than me. I can't fucking slow down or stop. Cause then you gonna fuck my shit up. You know, I got to get my shit in, get it in right quick now in a hurry. And when I don't, I gotta be like a fucking raging chihuahua. I gotta jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out until you are fucking defeated. And again, this is why what you put in your body is important. This is why don't drink all these motherfucking sodas. Don't eat all these motherfucking sweet ass snacks. You can have them, but you gotta put in that work. You gotta put in them push-ups. You gotta put in them pull-ups. You gotta do all kinds of shit to get back in shape. And I'm out of shape right now. I am literally out of shape. But I almost guarantee you, if I get into a fight right now in this motherfucking moment, I'm gonna win that motherfucker. And why I'm gonna win that motherfucker? Because I live for that fucking shit. And I'm going to fight this motherfucker till I can't. because I never say die. I never give up. I never quit. I never surrender. And I was like that before I became a soldier. Before these fucking warrior ethos, which is not in this wallet, before those warrior ethos even became a part of my mind, I will never accept defeat. I will always put the mission first. I will never leave a fallen comrade. Before those four, I missed one, but before those four things was ever taught to me, I was already on that shit. I was already on this shit because I was taught by soldiers to not give up. Now, my mental health, on the other hand, I have given up quite a few times on that. I got some help for it. I'm good. But at that same motherfucking time, mental health affects your physical health. Your physical health don't affect your mental health. But mental health can affect your physical health. And for me, before I knew I had mental health issues, my physical health and my mental health was great. I started having family issues, which started leading me to depression, which started leading me down the wrong path, and I got my shit straight. Then I got a girlfriend, and I went right back down the wrong path, and all kinds of other shit. And then I got in the army, and that shit went wrong, and I went right back down the wrong path, and I got help for that. Don't be ashamed to get help. But this isn't about that. This is straight about your size, your cardio, your health. Because if you ain't healthy, you probably shouldn't be fighting. If a doctor does not clear you to fight, the last place you want to be is in any kind of fucking arena in the fight aspect. If you're in the arena and you just chilling in the audience, you good. But if you the competition and the doctor ain't cleared you because, your ribs is fucked up, you taped up, but your ribs is fucked up, that's a target. And anybody who's in the arena is going to go for that target. Alright? And they're going to fuck your shit up. And in the streets, it's the same thing. If somebody sees a bandage on you and you think that they ain't going to go for that bandage and reopen up that wound, you've never been in a street fight. Alright? Just understand that shit. Anything that looks like you've been hurt, a street fighter will exploit that shit. A wrestler will exploit that shit. A professional fighter will exploit that shit. And you're going to be up the shit. Understand how this shit works. You have to understand how fighting works. But most importantly, you are your best asset. You are your best doctor. You know when you are hurt. You know when you're not hurt. And if you don't know when you're hurt or when you're not hurt, either you're really stupid or you just aren't physically aware of what's going on with your body. And that can happen too. As you know, before I was in the army, I thought I was in good shape. And now I'm out of shape because by army standards, I'm way out of fucking shape. Yeah, I can still do 100 push-ups. But when I was in the army, when I first got into the army, I couldn't do but 50 of them motherfuckers because I hadn't done push-ups in fucking forever. But because I kept getting in fucking trouble, I could do push-ups in my sleep. I can still do push-ups in my sleep. Just not as proficiently as they was when I was in the army. You gotta understand how this shit works. When you stop working out for a little bit, your body fatigue, or if you overwork out and your body fatigue, you can fuck your shit up. I stopped working out because my hip got fucked up. And there are exercises that I cannot do anymore because the doctors have not cleared me. And if you go by the therapist, I will probably never be cleared for it. But when I have my checkup with Dr. Sargent, I will ask her if I can start doing squats. Because I've had this hip operation for 7 years. I should be cleared to do squats. My physical therapist cleared me for doing martial arts, but light martial arts, not Omega Super Combat. Motherfucker, this goddamn beat. Don't come back. I hate doing that shit. And now I'm fucking fly. Get out of here. Gotta respect life. But yeah, if you ain't taking care of yourself, you are your body's best advocate. My back's hurting right now. But I can still stand here and talk for a little bit. But like I said, I have to get cleared for certain shit. I've been on this hip replacement for 7 years, and I haven't been cleared to ride a fucking bicycle. You know how much this motherfucker's back again? You know how much I want to fucking ride a bicycle? This spray must really fucking suck, because it's not killing this guy. That was a full blast. Yeah, I got it in my own damn eye. Fucking A. Oh, he's back. Okay, he's going over there. Maybe it was enough to stun him. I need to hurry up so I can finish this. Anyway, if you're not aware of the hip replacement, son of a bug, that was a bird. Big fucking bee. If you're not aware of my hip replacement, I had a hip replacement 7 years ago. and my father died like within a couple of months after my hip replacement in my car when he crashed it. So I'll put it to you like this, you know, one, only you know how you feel on the inside and outside. You might not be physically able to tell a doctor what's wrong with you because you have to be able to describe the pain. If you can't describe the pain, you can at least describe the area. Most doctors slap you on the back, give you some ibuprofen, and this fucking bee is back. What the fuck is right there that you keep coming back here from? I have no idea. There's no nest or anything right here. Anyway, the doctor hasn't cleared me for riding a bicycle. It's been 7 fucking years and I can't even fucking look at a bicycle without wanting to ride it, but the doctor said that I can't ride a bicycle. So, when I have my meeting with Dr. Sargent, whenever the hell that's going to be, I'm going to ask her, are you going to clear me to ride bicycles? Because the therapist told me I couldn't ever ride bicycles again. But one therapist, the only one that was really on my side was a Chinese guy, and he allowed me to do martial arts. Because I'm going to make sure you can do martial arts. But my recommendation is, whatever style you do, no heavy shit. No tornado kicks, no reverse tornado kicks, no jumping spin kicks. As I go through this list, y'all have seen me do all that shit. So, yeah, I kind of bent the rules a bit. You know, he's like, if you stick to Tai Chi and stick to basics, you'll be fine. But I don't recommend you jumping around doing wushu, no wushu, whatever. Anything else but wushu, you're good. Certain taekwondo moves, no. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Y'all see that motherfucker right there? I hope y'all can see him. This motherfucker just won't die. Ew, that tastes horrible. Yeah, that's why I gotta get away from here because he keeps coming back. I'm not allergic to bees, it's just that it's fucking annoying. Anyway, I want to be clear to ride a bicycle. Now back to me. No, we're done with me. If you're gonna get into a fight, you know, you have to know how your body is. If your body is not in the best of shape, you know, you want to learn that before you get into a fight. You don't want to learn that in the fight. You don't want to learn that when it's too little too late. So, you know, you have to know what the fuck you're doing. You have to be the avatar of your shit. My cardio is great. I don't get tired very easily. But my physicality, I can't do a lot of fucking running. I haven't been cleared to run. I've been cleared to jog. I've been cleared to walk. I've been cleared to do lightweight martial arts. I will never be cleared to lift weights. They already told me that from the second day that I had my surgery. It's like, under no circumstances whatsoever are you ever to lift weights. So it's like, okay, that kind of sucks. But that's okay because I wasn't really into weightlifting. I prefer push-ups over weightlifting anyway. But they're like, no, you cannot lift weights. It's like, if you gotta do sit-ups, we recommend you do crunches, maybe Russian twisters, but you probably want to get a pad so you don't like fuck your hip up. And you should be on the pad while you're fucking doing Russian twisters. But other than that, you probably shouldn't be doing them. If you're gonna do crunches, do crunches. If you're going to do belly crunches, bring your knees to your stomach or whatever. You have to do them slow. You know, whole list of shit that you can do and can't do. All right. You don't see me doing jumping jacks. I want to be able to jump rope again. And, you know, because jumping rope is fun and it's good. But, you know, I even want to jump rope only to know that I can't use a jump rope. So that fucking sucks. But you see me jumping with the chain. But as you see, I only jump over the chain. I don't do a lot of massive jumping and a lot of fancy shit because I'm fighting with the fucking chain. Again, you gotta have cardio. You gotta have endurance. You gotta have durability. Those three things there in itself are going to magnify how you survive or demagnify how you survive a fight. If you ain't got no cardio, you need to end that fight quickly. Understand that shit. It's fucking big. You need to end that fight as quick as possible. And you need to end it Really, really cool. You know, trying to see where that metal piece was at because clearly the thing ain't working. Is that a groundhog or a squirrel? It's a fucking groundhog, I think. Can y'all see that by the green car at the ass end? Welcome to Kung Fu Adventures. See him by the fence? Okay, so we're gonna end this video in a few seconds. I just want to make sure you guys know that I was telling the fucking truth. I hope you guys actually saw the damn thing. I'll have to review it later. But yeah, this goddamn wasp right here. Fucker. And I got some of this shit on the goddamn computer. This my shit must have expired or something because this shit just definitely isn't working. Anyway, let's hurry up and finish this. If this thing is still functioning. Okay, it's still functioning. Okay, so the point being made is that, you know, my back hurts, take a little Advil, put some icing hot on this shit, I'm good to go. I'm not going to jump into a fight with my back hurting, unless it's a street fight and I kind of just didn't have a choice at the time. I know my cardio is good despite the fact that I just breathed in about a fucking ton and a half of hot shot. But, you know, I know what I'm capable of doing while I'm in pain. Which means now, if I'm in a fight and my back is spazzing out or hurting, I gotta focus on that fight. I can almost guarantee you that pain in my back is gonna be secondary compared to getting punched in the face. The punch in the face is gonna take away the pain in my back, and if I don't get knocked the fuck out, then the fight will continue. Which again, durability and your goddamn cardio, man, you're gonna need both of them. I don't have a lot of physical strength, but I have enough skill and enough knowledge to put a motherfucker on the ass and call it a goddamn day. The bigger you are, the harder I get to hit you. Not the bigger you are, the harder you hit me. The bigger you are, the harder you hit me only works if I'm knocked the fuck out with that first shot. If I'm not knocked the fuck out, and I find a way to keep going and keep going and keep going, I'm going to keep coming at you. I'm going to be like piranhas. I'm going to be like a spider monkey. I'm going to be like a black widow spider. The female kind. They eat their mate. I'm going to be like that. I'm going to fuck your shit up. And I ain't going to think twice about it. So as we end this, let me make this 1,000% clear. For all of you big people out there, and I'm talking big, if you're over 6'2", this is for you. Your size is only a factor to you. Alright? You're 6'2", 250 pounds, 220 pounds, 240, etc., even 6'2" and 300 pounds. It can happen. Because most people, once they hit 6'2", they gain more weight, but the higher they get, the bigger they get also, unless they're like really, really skinny, genetically. The bigger you are does not necessarily mean that you can hit somebody as hard as you want. It means you may have to hit somebody as hard as you need to, but it still might not be enough. Because sometimes you can have all the strength in the world, still get your ass kicked. And here's my policy, and again, this is a warning, not an invitation. If you're bigger than me, I'm letting you know off the fucking bat. I am not holding back shit. I'm going to make sure that you suffer, and suffer you shall. And I ain't saying that just because I'm a little asshole. I'm saying that because every fucking body's bigger than me. Everybody's bigger, everybody's stronger. That does not make them better. I gotta rely on my skills. I can't rely on my size. A lot of y'all motherfuckers tend to forget that. A lot of y'all big people rely more on your size and your skills, and that will be your undoing. So take a page from my book. Size ain't everything. It don't hurt to be big. It don't help to be big and overzealous because of your size. A big person can go down just as easy as a small guy. Don't think that you can't be beat because you're big. think that you can't be beat because you might not have the skill set to deliver the victory. But don't underestimate somebody 5'3" and below, because we know how to go with the flow. We know how to adapt on the fly because we have no choice. Y'all big people, that goddamn B is back. Y'all big people, y'all rely on your strength and your size, but not so much your skill set. And having strength and size and no skill set means you're going to lose. You got bold, real bold. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that bee fly right fucking dead in front of me? This motherfucker really wants another shot of this hot shot. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. Coming back? Come on. I got some more. This can is still full. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna end this video on this note. Peacefully to everyone watching. Please, for the love of God, get your cardio up, get your endurance up, get your durability up, and more importantly than that, be well-rounded in every martial art you can find, and fucking learn about body mechanics. Those things are gonna get you through. Excuse me. Excuse me again. But more importantly, basics over fancy wins fights. You wanna do fancy? Let's make movies. You wanna survive? We do basics. That being said, I'm Ecko Fang Greywolf. This is Kung Fu Epic number 2. I gotta go because that bee is about to come back and me and him about to go to war. Thank you for watching.